Hello, Mr. McCarthy here with this week's video update for Thursday, February 24th. Actually, I am sending this video to you a day early because I wanted to let you know that mid-mark grades for the third marking period are actually being submitted today. So I wanted to let you know that, and that you will be able to go into PowerSchool, which is our grading platform, and you'll be able to check your students' grades and attendance. So if you've never gone into PowerSchool and you don't know what I'm talking about and you don't know how to get in or you forgot your password, please stick around until the end of this video and I will show you a brief tutorial on how to set up your PowerSchool account and also to check to make sure your contact and medical information is correct also. So then you'll be able to go in, look at any attendance, any grades, and if you have any questions, obviously you can let us know. I will also be sending out to some, most, if not all parents, I usually send out an email to let you know of your students' progress, if there's any areas of concern that I may have, or even possibly having a time where we could meet and talk, via Zoom or over the phone. Just to let you know what's going on, and maybe there's some things that we can discuss to help get your student on track to be successful for the rest of the year. As I said, it's the middle of the third marking period, so a couple of months to go, and the school year will be over before you know it. So I really want to try to get all of our students in a good place because, as you know, especially parents with seniors, that the senioritis starts to kick in about, April when it starts getting nice out. So it's important now students, keep that good work ethic and be accountable for, being on time, not being absent, not being late, handing work in on time. So this is really kind of the grind to really help them get everything done. Juniors have prom coming up, seniors have prom coming up, senior graduation projects. So there's a lot of different things, and also finals and things like that. So, adding Central Monco and the work that we're asking for them to have done really does add another layer for them to, have to know that they have to get done. So, really helping them, and you by keeping you in the loop on what's going on to make sure that they can be as successful as they can be. So, moving on, I just want to let you know what's going on in class right now. We actually did with my first year students, we're doing a marking period assessment project, which is for the second marking period. And really, it's just taking everything that they learned in the second marking period with software, photography equipment, how to light and shoot products and create advertisements and work with type, color corrections and Photoshop and things like that. So they're actually doing a 3-day project, which is they basically follow the instructions on what's being asked, and then they have to submit their project for grading. And really, the big thing to this piece, especially with first-year students, is just getting them to be able to read and follow the instructions, because it's so important in our industry, as well as many others. But, missing a little thing here or there, if it's the wrong size or the wrong format, it can really affect your grade. And in the future, when you try to send something to your boss and it's the wrong format and now you have to wait another day and it's late, those are some things that you obviously would want to avoid. The second year students are still working with video and sound right now. And really, it's all starting to come together. Next week, we will be starting a new set of projects. With my first year students, we'll be working in photography and actually what's called Adobe Illustrator. It's a design program to generate drawings and graphics and logos and things like that. So they'll be working on that. We'll also be looking at the students' websites. Every student in the program, first year, second year, third year, all have websites that they're working on right now to be able to present their work. So maybe if you want to ask them, they could show you their website with their work on it. But we're going to critique those, keep working on those, and keep moving along. And, just try and wrap things up for the third market period to get ready for the fourth. So, but that's pretty much it, what I had for this week. For those of you that need to learn PowerSchool, please stick around and I'll show you. But, you can always start with either contacting myself or contacting Mr. Folk, either through email, phone. As you know, we use the Talking Points app. Sometimes the number comes up as a number you don't know. When I send it out to 50 people, it comes up with different area codes. So please don't block the numbers. Maybe, I know we all get a lot of spam, but if you could check the number, a lot of the times it's from me. Really, it's just the weekly updates, but I generally, when I try to reach out to you as a parent and guardian, I always start with the Talking Points app and send you a text and say, hey, I need to talk to you about your student. You know, they're struggling. What can we do to try and help, be able to help them be more productive in the program. So it always starts with a text, because I get it, we're teachers, we work different hours, but I start with a text to then say, when's a good time to talk, where we can call, and that's my best method of being able to try and contact you. So please keep an eye out if I do send out any updates. But so now really moving on to PowerSchool. So for the PowerSchool app, I've actually have documentation. It's on our classroom website. But essentially what you do is you go to the parent and guardian sign-in to the PowerSchool for CMTHS. And you go to the public site, and it's https powerschool.cmths.org/public. And then you just click on Forgot Username or Password. Then you will enter in your email address for both parent username and parent email address, as you can see by the picture that is provided. Then you just follow the process of resetting and or creating your password. So maybe you do already have a PowerSchool set up and you forgot the login. So you can always just go in and reset it. Once you're done that, you reset your password. Please save it somewhere. And then when you're done, you can go into PowerSchool, and on the bottom left, you'll see a link called Forms on the left side of the panel. Click on the form you want to fill out, fill in all the information needed to complete it, and then when you're done, you just click the blue Submit button on the bottom right when you've completed it. So that's like the medical form, keeping everything up to date, stuff like that. Now, if you have any problems at all with any of this, your student getting into Schoology, or you getting into Schoology to check their work, or PowerSchool to check their grades and their attendance, all you need to do is send an email to ithelp@cmths.org. ithelp@cmths.org. Just put in the subject what the description of your problem is, and they will get to you as soon as possible. If for some reason you don't hear back from them, please let me know, and I will contact them directly. So that's it. That's what I have for today. Sorry it went a little bit long, but I thought it would be important to get those instructions out to you so you can be able to log in and look at your students' progress. So other than that, have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week. Take care.